So you're not sure how to begin sketching? Well, this is a quick tutorial for beginners on how to get started. Alright, so let's go. And for the best sketching advice, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell at the bottom so you get notified every Wednesday when I post a new video. So a couple of materials you'll need, sorry that's my cat's tail. A couple of materials you'll need is definitely a pencil or some kind of writing utensil. I prefer something like just one of these mechanical pencils, or you can use the number 2 as well. Also a sketchbook. And if you don't have a sketchbook, a plain white paper will work as well. So for this tutorial, we're just going to cover a few basics, just on shapes and shadow. And so we're just gonna, since we're in this quarantine, it's an excellent opportunity to grab something like a mug or an egg or anything you have around the house that's just a basic shape that you can sketch. And then we're just going to cast a few shadows off of that. And so let's get started on this tutorial. I'm just going to show you what I'm using. So what I'm going to use is an egg. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do a basic gesture, and then from there we're going to work to a more refined sketch, and then we're going to cast some shadows depending on the direction of the light. So this is the egg we're going to use, and we're just going to start off with a couple of gesture drawings. These are mainly just 2D drawings, and something I learned in my drawing journey or sketching journey is to do these gesture drawings, which they're just really the shape, and you just keep on outlining it until you kind of get the shape, and they're supposed to be very loose and don't really not as structured. But from this you'll work your way up to more refined drawings or sketches. The whole point of a sketch is just to be more loose and not be just get the information of your subject, not so much the detail. And so I just do a couple of these exercises. This egg is, it's more of an oval. And just have fun with it. Don't worry about getting it right on the first try, or there is no, you just refine it as you go on. So it's always nice to do a couple of these on your page just for some, as a quick exercise until you get to or you do a final sketch of it. So I'm just going to do a couple more of these. So in casting shadows, you have to figure out where your light source is. So for me, the light source is coming in this direction. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shade in just a shadow, and it doesn't have to be really dark, just do a light shade. It shows the essence of the shadow. And so you're coming in this direction. So you're just kind of going to go around the end and just start shading out a little bit. The more outward you put it, the more dramatic it'll be. So we're just going to get the shape of the egg in our shadow, because that's what I'm using. So whatever shape you chose to use, You have to your shadow has to, of course, have that same shape. Don't worry about getting it perfect. We'll work on that as we go. We kind of just want to get the shape of the shadow right now. So once you get the outline of the edge of the shadow, just start shading it in, just so you don't have a thick outline or any defined outlines. Just kind of have to blur it in. So I kind of just did a little bit of swivels with my pencil. You can also use your finger to smudge it in. That may take a bit more effort. You can also use a rubber band or a kneaded eraser to help you get those smudges. So our shadow is going to be much more darker towards the egg. So you can go back to the edge of the egg and just start shading it in. Alright, so now that we've done our gestures and our shadows, let's go ahead and make this a little bit more of a refined sketch with the shadows. So, bring my egg back in, and this time I'm just gonna start sketching it. So thanks for sticking the whole way through. This is the finished product. And so definitely check out my Facebook group. I'll post the link in the bottom. I'd love to see what you guys came up with. Also, a bonus in the Facebook group is I'm gonna post different techniques on how to create shadows. And as always, remember to subscribe, comment down below, and definitely hit that bell so when you're notified every time I have a new video.